Okay, continuing from my other, it just cut off for me, and we were at the sunflower being pollinated by the bee. And I noticed as I was checking the catchments and checking the watermelon, as you can see, that one pretty much stayed basically where it's at, but this one here has actually blown up big. And it's about as long as my finger. And to my surprise, which I can't wait for this one to start doing this thing. I guess it will soon, because I actually planted them about the same time, the asparagus. And I looked over, and this is what I found, which I find is amazing. An asparagus. You see it? An asparagus. Coming up. One of the nutritious vegetables to eat, because its roots are said to go at least 14, or goes the furthest than almost any fruit or vegetable into the ground to find water. But I would continue to give it water, and my figs are still doing well. They're getting big. And this kiwi is so hardy. They haven't given no fruit. My understanding may even take about 4 or 5 years or so for them to give off fruit. But in the meantime, they'll just grow and grow and grow. And you see I cut them off here. So what I have to do probably is keep pruning them so they can actually concentrate their fruit in basically one area. Also, I've been looking at a lot of books and finding out the original people, which everybody knows, but they don't have an understanding of how they lived. And how they lived is how we actually are interacting today, because they used the powers that be, used the system of a successful civilization for over 6,000 years. It's actually longer than that. It's more than 6,000. It's probably over 100 or 200,000 years or more that the Kemetic people, which are African people, black people, ruled the world, traveled all over, planting, establishing civilization, living, thriving all over the world in their own little communities, surviving. And serving basically the creator, which is nature. And it's a shame, but certain peoples have not honored or respected nature, but destroyed it, and think they're actually better than nature instead of respecting it and understanding it and working with it. Nature has always worked with man if man wanted to work with it. Destruction is not the answer. And destruction has never been the answer. And back to my bell peppers. I guess they're still trying to come up. You can see they're still trying to come up. And the bees are still trying to lick off, I guess, some of the nectar on this plant. I see most of the nectar licked off, it turns brown. So first it's white, then it's brown. Brown must be the healthier state because it attracts the insects that lick the nectar or help pollinate it. And then it grows. Probably gives off seeds next. But anyway, that's the recap. And understanding when plants or vegetables are fruiting, that's when the time for them to get extra water. Okay. Hopefully we'll know the knowledge of self and then help save, help advance, help move forward with nature. More life to all, less life to none. Amen.